Okay, we are on the next page, page 41. We're going to look at use scaling. So let's just go over this together. Multiplying or dividing two related quantities by the same number is called scaling. Sometimes you may need to scale back and then scale forward to find an equivalent ratio. Remember, equivalent ratios are 1 to 3 is equivalent to 3 to 9. And how do we get that? We multiplied the 1 by 3 and we multiplied the 3 by 3. Okay, so let's take a look at these tables. Example 3, cans of corn are on sale at 10 for $4. So they're showing you 10 cans of corn for the cost of $4. Find the cost of 15 cans. Now if you look, how do you go from 10 to 15? Well, there's no one number that you can multiply. So what we need to do is what we call scale back. It's going back because we're going to divide. So what happens if I divide 10 divided by 2? I can do that and I get 5. 4 divided by 2, I get 2. Now if I work with my new numbers, 5 and 2, I can go from 5 to 15 by multiplying that by 3. And I do the same thing to the 2. Multiply 2 by 3 and you get 6. So I'm going to just reread this. There's no whole number by which you can multiply 10 to get 15. So scale back to 5, which I did by dividing by 2 up there, and then scale forward to 15, which I did by multiplying by 3. So 15 cans of soda would cost, you can see in your chart, $6. All right, so let's look at number 4 together. Joe mows lawns during his summer vacation to earn money. He took 14 hours last week to mow 8 lawns. At this rate, how many lawns could he mow in 49 hours? So if we look at our chart, we have number of hours to number of lawns, and the information they gave us is 14 to 8 for our ratio. At this rate, how many could he mow in 49 hours? So we match up our 49 here. Here's the question. Is there a whole number by which you can multiply 14 to get to 49? The answer is no. Nothing times 14 is 49. So we have to scale back, which means we divide. So let's divide 14 and 8 by a common factor. We can divide them both by 2. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now we can look at that 7 and that 4 and see what we can do to them. How do we get from 7 to 49? We multiply by 7. I have to do the same thing to the 4 and I get 28. So Joe can now mow, here's my answer, 28 lawns in 49 hours. Okay, let's go to the got it. Do this problem to find out. A child's height measures 105 centimeters. Estimate her height in inches. So they gave us some information in the table. Height in centimeters to height in inches is 25 to 10. Okay. How do I get from 25 to 105? I can't do it. So I'm going to scale back. I know both 25 and 10 have a common factor of 5. Whoops. So 25 divided by 5 is 5. Do the same thing to the bottom. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Now if I look at 5 and 2, can I get from 5 to 105? Yep. If I divide 105, let's see, 5 times, what is 105? If I divide 105 by 5, that means I multiplied by 21. So I do the same thing to the 2 and I get 42. So the child's height is 105 centimeters. And in inches, it would be 42 inches. All right, so come back to class tomorrow. See if you have any questions. Be ready with your questions, and then we'll do a few more practice problems together. Have a great night. See you in the morning.